go to search for Lord Hien. Enjoy your lurk, Jonathan, and thank you once again. You've been very kind. Okay, Yugiri, what do you have to say? When last I spoke with Lord Hien, he said he spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, Yugiri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Azale here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Zala since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, there is a hierarchy of sorts determined through ritual combat. Funny. If they're so busy fighting each other, you think the Empire would be able to march in and take the step with ease. I wonder why they haven't.
Why indeed, Lise? Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zala warriors who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them.
These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin, and the weather unforgiving. The Zala found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. Sounds like I've got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Hien. People from many tribes gather in reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised if we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. Faedwin, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Yeah, that foot pedal is already going to be very useful. Jerry, welcome into the TikTok Live. How you doing? Booze, fresh booze. Your choice of lamb or zo. Guaranteed to satisfy. How many will you have, miss? Hey, a Doman. Unless none of the Dazkar is keeping him in her yurt. He's not here. More fool her if she took a Doman for her husband. But enough about Domans. Let us speak of buoys instead. You cannot come to the Azim steppe and not sample his most traditional delicacies. Well, I think we're going to pass that right up. What fortune you have to come hither at this time. Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organs, too. Hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages if you desire only a snack. A doman? Poor meat they make domans. I jest, I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. It's very empty farmer's market today.
Roasted fish with pumpkin, an exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection, beloved without the step. Come, come. You seek domans? Then you have come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those from the south. Now if it were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, then I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall.
Useless. Well, somewhat useless. Somewhat useful. Let's look at it half full, I guess. I brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. Say again? You're seeking who? Ah, the Doman. I know of whom you speak. He comes and goes with Mole Girl. Though I cannot describe her. I only know that she is Mole because I heard them talking as they passed. With the chat mode and say, use your keyboard or the software keyboard to enter any phrase that contains Mole to ask the Zala in reunion if they are the Mole tribe. Is this so... Mole? Just run around. Mole? You mole? You mole? Yo, mole. Alright. This one should work. You, mole? Question mark? Do I have to target you? Hi, mole. Are you mole? God, I feel like I'm playing old school mud games. Any phrase containing mole... Oh, do I have to capitalize it? mole here today? Okay, that worked. You take me for a mole? I'm an Ornir. Compare me not with one so weak and lowly. Wow, alright, well. Sup, mole? You did have to capitalize it. It was case sensitive. Yes, I'm mole. My name is Sirna. May I help you? God. Oh, I see. You're looking for Hien. In that case. How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. The Kinsai, will you buy it? There is but one bundle left. If not, then... I will. Though I had not thought to pay so high a price. It is a bargain for which you should be grateful. If you lack the coin, then the fault is your own, and you will leave with nothing. Please, I must have the Kinsai. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in whisper root. I will set the next apothecary to pass the reunion. We will each feel fairly treated. But do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. I understand. Thank you for this kindness. I'm sorry, but we must speak again later. I cannot leave reunion without that Kinsai. Well, I think I know what we have to do now. Thank you for liking the TikTok live. I appreciate it. You want to help me, is that it? I do not know what to say. Thank you. The lumbering ones we wander the plains to the west of Reunion. If we each harvest 2, then we should have another whisper root. Return here when you have finished. Good luck. Welcome back, Faven. Have you brought the whisper root? Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. The Kinsai is yours. Gods favor you more than you know, child. We can rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here as they guided grandmother, as they guided this woman from the west.
Hey. How goes the search? Any luck?
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master!
Well met, Sirena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
Hold! What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the fate of your superiors? Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince! Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are!
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the 2 strongest tribes. The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law, for now. Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories. The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested. the master of the markets. He is Castir. To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever. This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
That's interesting. And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words!
As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight. The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San, which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Castir, have reason to remain neutral. Them all are lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly, but... Never mind that. You seek Hien, yes? I know where he may be.
Long ago, my grandfather, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Doman set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, if I could see your map for a moment. Here. He has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village and prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance. Our long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our lord and master.
Hello, travelers. It happens some of the local Castir merchants have been dealing with a problem involving your kind of late. Your unit is run by the Castir, but not do any favors to displease them. The tribe is famed for its dislike of speech. They believe that all words are merely lies. The Castir ways to show your intentions through your actions. Nothing else shall suffice for them. And yet a merchant from far-off lands has recently appeared in Union, trying to force the Castir to trade by using the very words they despise. Ignorance is no excuse. I have seen others attempt to explain the local customs to him. However, it matters not what anyone says, he will not listen. I'd appreciate if you were to take responsibility for this buffoon. No doubt he is still in the Khan's tent, harping on. That'll be later.
He was here the entire time!
The Kami are merciful! My Lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected. So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head. But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them? You, Giri, go Asetsu, and,
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Say no more, Yugiri. Say no more. I observed how you helped Cyrena, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There's no doubting your strength, nor... So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home.
That was a misclick. What did he say?
I have made my decision. Yugiri, I bid you return to Yanxia and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
Oh, only until I have won the contest? I mean to return at the head of the Zayla army.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. It would be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can. Furthermore, by championing the Mole in the contest, I can at last repay their kindness. Lest you forget they saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, Yugiri. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
So they say, though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance. For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
You know what? I'll just find out what he said in the VOD, I guess. Because there's a whole lot of conversation after that, and I almost yeeted my ass off the cliff instead of talking to him. God, just take my mouse and keyboard away from me.
Fadewind Fortunes, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison. That changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we will have a victory as well. But you are a practical woman, I can tell, disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate. So, you too have heard of the Nardum. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the Mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in a Nardum. But, lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would win. I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win. Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe.
We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the Mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mol Ilil, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season. At last the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Serena, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
The Mole hearken to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nadam, as a warrior of the Mole. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Mole is fruitless. Hien, do not do this. The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nadam, but there is no path to victory. We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Serena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you. Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mole, I invite you all to join with us in the Nadam. Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words. A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance. Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Okay. Interesting. Thank you all for coming and for offering to fight with us in the Nadam. Though I still fear our chances grim, I'm grateful for your assistance. To be recognized as warriors of the Mall, there is a trial you must overcome. But before we speak of such things, there's another more pressing matter. Rewards. My friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey unto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardam in days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned with his people. So it is written, so it must be. Many who follow in his footsteps perish, lacking the strength in body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles, therefore warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. You talking about testicles?
She does have a point. You have been keeping busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial.
Yes, just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Is there anything we could do to help? It might also give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Well, if you insist, I am sure that the others would be glad for your assistance. Would you go and speak with Dorbai, Lise? As for you three, you can help me with another task. For today's feast, the gods decree that we lure Gulugulu to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this.
That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand, but in your daily meals, I say your grandmother must be quite busy.
Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire.
Even babes must earn their keep on the steppe. Give over the entrails, Sarada. We will bring you a bounty of meat.
Well, what was that line? I'm sorry, I have to return to that. The hungry fox starves, staring at the bull's testicles. They said that to me. Well, this expansion is crazy.
A word of advice. Our quarry is wont to avoid the Zayla and their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. A thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it? I have 6 bags of entrails with which we may lure our Gulugulu. 3 for you, and 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. What say you? Then it's settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the game begin. Oh, have you used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. Oh, it would seem that at the very least you are a faster hunter. But speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Gulugulu. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Fadewin, the meats of 8 Gulagolo did she bring, a fine day's work, and undeniably the greater portion.
Bah, a loss is it, and how confident I was in my chances. Nevertheless, it is a testament to your skills as a hunter and a warrior. How fortunate I am to count one so talented among my allies. And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Molilo forthwith, and let us have Fadewin present our meat to Serena. Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zayla cuisine. Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in. Okay, so now we walk forward. You know what? I think I'm gonna run. Let's splurge. Let's splurge. Go all out. You have returned. How was your hunt? My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry that you felt the need to kill so many? Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking. Oh, yeah, I guess I don't need to have these out anymore. It'll be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Dorbe. He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You may find him by the other yurt, taking stock of our supplies.
Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. I spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge.
Oh, Fadewin, are you here to help too? Great, so I suppose Dorbe told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dry before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Well, some people could be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. But again, you've never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck, and keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh?
Keep an eye on the children?
Where are the babies I'm supposed to be sitting? I wish I could hop up there. Oh, there are the children. I'm a great babysitter. I didn't even pay attention to what I was gathering. I see why she was a bit hesitant at enlisting my help now. Well, have you found your share yet? Dung. It is what it is. Good work. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at— oh. No, I did not. I hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. Please look how much dung we have. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we'll have to admit defeat. Dorbe will be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe. Now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near the forest, but dung works just as well as wood. I heard the mole move from place to place. The gods tell you where to go. That must be hard on you all. Hard? I don't understand. Why is it hard? It is better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? From the heavens comes the rain which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh which nourishes the Zayla. Ours is the soil of one and all. But you Westerners are like the Domans. You live in the same place, in villages. And all the villages in one place are part of a nation, yes? Hien talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Dome in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Dome, he just smiles and looks to the south. It reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back. Because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place and the people in it. And maybe the things, too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words. The stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us, no matter where we go. Whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine. But it's important to Hien, and to me. Some call the mole fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way, our pride. Our nation? Something like that. Something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. We could talk more about it later. It's time to go home. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Cyrano know how we get along? Welcome back, Ffxiv. Did you speak with Dorbe? Well. Then you will forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I should pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. The meal is almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gazetsu.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly. Venus' little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood name. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Yes. 'Tis a name my parents gave me as a child, but I should like to think I have long since outgrown it. But as you seem determined to bring it back into use, I believe a match is in order. If I win, you will be honor-bound to divulge one of your darkest secrets.
Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the Mole? Now then, Cyrna, if you would tell us the trial we must undertake that we might participate in the Nadam. Ah yes, as I mentioned before, to be recognized as warriors of the steppe, one must follow in the footsteps of the legendary warrior Bardam. He embarked on a great pilgrimage, eschewing cart and horse, and walked for many malms until he came to a holy place, thereafter named Bardam's Meadow. There at the altar, as he did, you must pray. The altar lies deep within the breeding grounds of the Yod. To complete your trial, you must tame one. Only then will your trial be complete. Fair enough. And where is the entrance to Bardam's Meadow? You must journey far, far to the west, beyond Shakazo, where lie the bones of the great and wise woman. Beyond the ruins of Kolelen, Kol-Ain, hidden within the mountains is a narrow pass. Sounds to me like it'll be a trial just getting to the trial. More than you may know. On the eve of the Nadam, many strive to prove their fortunes, some by abducting and enslaving the warriors of other tribes. Be ever mindful of your surroundings, lest you be taken as well. Ha! What grim expressions you wear while nodding so powerfully. Warriors such as you are not like to fall en route to a mere rite of passage. We shall proceed with all due caution, yes, but let us not worry overmuch. We will overcome this trial and the next, until we stand triumphant. That is all there is to it, no? With me, my friends, to the west, to Bardam's Meadow. Oh, wait, Hien! Oh dear, I knew I would forget. Here, take these whistles. Once tamed, your yo will hearken to their call. Thanks. We'll try them out once we finish the trial. Let's catch up to Hien and Gozetsu. We still have a long way to go, but I think I can see the monument Serena talked about. I don't see Hien or Gozetsu's though. We should hurry. Someone just made me fancy. Ah, there you are. As you can see, they left us little choice. I gather you were forced to dispatch a few yourself. So it goes. A few less warriors to face in the Nadam, eh? Kolean is not much further. That said, I should be surprised if our would-be masters now try to subdue us one final time. Right. This must be the pass that leads to Bardam's medal. They say no foreigners have overcome this trial, but well, there's a first time for everything, no? Ooh, I'm gonna get a mount at the end of this. Nothing left but to begin, then. To complete the trial, we must pass through Bardam's medal, and each tame a yo. How precisely we are to do this, I am not sure. But since countless warriors before us have succeeded, I imagine we'll muddle through somehow. But enough talk. We have a Nadam to win. Oh, okay, it's a dungeon, that makes sense. It said duty support, right? I can team up with NPCs? Yes. Oh, I get to go with Gozetsu. Cool. The zone is very distinctly different from the others. I dig it. And we run through. Just kidding, that'd probably be a bad idea. Oh, I forgot I have a healer with me. I'm telling you, I played so much Blue Mage lately. Where, you know, you kind of do everything yourself. Gear's looking fine. Now we know these are enemies.
upon a samurai of Doma.
I hear you, badass. Pulled a bit too much aggro. Kind of thought we were done. Oops. Asleep at the wheel. My bad. That's on me. Summoner doesn't seem to be a super intensive class. Or job, rather. You can kind of get settled into it. Pull the wall. He's said to the NPCs. Nope, that's precisely where I need to not go, actually.
Enough! This blow shall end you.
Alright, we have our first boss. See if there are any need-to-know mechanics. Oh, okay, it's a leash that you can't break. Uh-oh, that seems bad. That seems bad. I wonder if that leash was random. Yeah, the NPC doesn't really seem to be doing anything with it, so I guess you can't really do anything about it. You just deal with it.
Forward! Forward! This blow shall end you. Forward! Forward! Enough!
Thought there'd be fall damage on that one too. What? Okay. Alright. Limit break is available. I just looted. What's your problem? Yeah, saw that coming that time. Okay. Boss number 2? Whoa, okay. So, I'm guessing this will make lots of ads. There are chains around the perimeter? And we're good. I think. Avoid the gaze. Avoid the rocks. Done. Yeah? Now we play checkers. Avoid the gaze. Yes? Yes. Phase 2. Okay, we have to, I think, interact with these pillars. Touch. I thought I saw... Maybe not, maybe just one per person. Okay. Didn't get any information from that, but that's fine. Stay away from everybody. Dodge. Continue to dodge. Messed up somehow, that's, you know, just fine. I'm just gonna keep running. Y'all run there, I'll run here, and we'll just meet up later. How about that? I can't fail again. Heavy strike, stay away. Fuck me. Okay, it's sequential. Oh god, okay. Wait, am I supposed to just stand on him? Is that what you are doing? Is that what we're doing? Star Shard? Kill it? Yes? No? Can't do anything about it. Second trial overcome. Be not afraid of falling stars. Still can't do anything. Okay, we're still good. Get behind a rock. That's what we're doing. We did it! Cool. That was neat. Yeah, I guess we're jumping now. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, there's a... What? What? There's an Indiana Jones boulder just unannounced? Are you serious? This place is crazy. Oh, there's more boulders. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna stand here. That's so distracted by the boulders, apparently. Slipped on my big DPS move. Alright, where are they coming from? We'll never know. I kind of freaked out a little. He said look upon, and I thought he was saying look up. Like, ah, boulder! I forgot to check. Please tell me things are gonna come off the cave wall, because that'd be neat. Voiceless Muse. Oh, there's the Yule. Oh, that's not right. Should be safe here? No. I thought I was safe. I'll heal myself? That's fine, I guess. Holy shit. Okay, we're good now. You know what? I'll just stand on Hien. Gaze attack. Dodged. Holy shit, I dodged them all? I'm a fucking ninja. It won't happen again. Corpse Cleaner Eagle. Alright, get back down here. Oh, there's more.
Look upon a samurai of Doma!
What now? We gotta attack the wings individually. Will you come back? I need to tame you. Oh. I was kind of hoping the cave walls were going to animate. That'd have been neat. Well fought back there, Fadewind. Things got hairy at times, but I knew we'd manage. Oh right, you still got those whistles Sooner gave me. Here's yours. I suppose we ought to give him a try like she said. Up there, look! I think that means we won them over. That one there is yours, right? The other one is mine. Aww. So that's that then. We're officially warriors of the steppe. Well, first we gotta use that. That's a new mount, right? Yep. Sweet. What's it look like? Nice. Can't fly, but nice. We've done what we came to do. Let's head back to Molilo.
That massive monstrosity was quite the surprise, was it not? Who knew that the steppe held such secrets? And with that, there is naught left to prevent us from taking part in the Nardum.
You! Yea, you who have walked Bardam's metal. Newborn warriors of the steppe. Our Hien demands an audience. You will come.
I remember those clothes. He's Oronir, isn't he? What should we do?
Ordinarily, I would politely decline, but this may be an opportunity to assess their strength. And we do have some time before the Nardum begins. If it all goes to plan, they will be fighting for us soon enough. What say you? Shall we go and greet our comrades-to-be?
Whatever happens, we shouldn't keep Cyrano and the others waiting. Let's be ready to make a swift exit, alright?
We accept your Hien's generous invitation. Lead the way.
Two banners. So it's not just Oronir we're dealing with.
Most radiant brother Magnai, we have brought the ones you seek.
You conquered Bardam's metal.
As warriors of the Mole, aye. You were the Hien here, yes? Why have you summoned us? Mayhap to propose a joint endeavor?
Nay, Doman, we shall not speak as equals. Born of the sun are Oronir, and born of the earth are you. When I learned of trespassers, I bade my warriors take their measure, to flay them if they failed. But if by the grace of Azim they should survive their trials and emerge anointed, then bring them hither to pay tribute. Tribute, should it prove satisfactory, shall earn you the favor of the sun. His beloved shall bask in his radiance, and their supplications be duly considered.
So you want us to bow down and serve you? What if we don't feel like it?
The defiant will suffer in shadow. It would be an affront to the resplendent Azim himself to refuse this generous offer when by rights you should be condemned. But in lieu of tribute, swear fealty to the sun. Pledge to him your body and soul. Promise to serve him unto death, and you may know his glory. A generous offer granted to but few. Though perchance this is too merciful. It seems our brothers of the Buddha want you. The men only. Like the Borlak and women. Though you know them not either, I'm sure. No matter. All you need know is that you will serve one way or another.
That much does indeed seem plain. However, as we are but newborn warriors who know little of your customs, we struggle to conceive of ways in which we might be of service to the most gracious and illustrious sun.
You make mock of us, Doman. Do not do so again. You will be given a task. It will be difficult. You will carry it out. When you have accepted this, you may ask me what it is.
Magnai, what do you want? Were I Paduga, I might take offense. But I know better than to dismiss a woman outright. You demonstrate boldness or recklessness. Time will tell. The Nadam approaches, and the ordinary will reign supreme once more. Such is the will of Father Azim. The only fools think to triumph by the grace of the gods alone, and we are not fools. Your task will be to aid us in our preparations. Batu will tell you the rest. What's up, Batu? Must be a monk, judging by your garb. Warriors of the Steppe, by the grace of our most radiant brother, you will not die this day, but instead be granted an opportunity to contribute to our cause. Rejoice, for this is a great honor indeed. Serve well, and you'll be rewarded. Question. You keep calling Magnai your most radiant brother. You're not related to or something, are you? All Orni are descendants of Father Azim. But if you mean to ask if our mothers are one and the same, then no. The most radiant is the elder brother, to which we younger, the strongest and most deserving of respect. No more interruptions. Your duties are as follows. You, the red woman, you will milk our beasts. To grow strong, one must be well fed, and we have great need of kumis and cheese. I am so happy I did not misread that part. You will milk our beasts. Still sounds weird out of context, but I almost read it in an even weirder way. Is that it? I mean, I'm not happy about all this, but I suppose I can go along for now. You,
The one who lumbers as a mountain. An old warrior, I see. We have arms and armor in need of repair. Go and speak with our menders. I have no talent for delicate work, but if that is what you wish, then so be it. You, the insolent fool. As for you, this one carries the fire. The Buddha would take his measure. Seek my comrade outside tending to the stores. He will give you your task. You will know him by his cloth. Unlike they of the yellow, we are the green. I, for one, would welcome the opportunity to learn more of the Buddha and their ways. It would be an honor. We shall speak of your task outside, with me. Your name, foreigner? Fadewind, then. You are to dive into Azim, below the Dawn Throne, and gather sword grass from the lake bed. It is an invaluable ingredient in many medicines. 8 bundles will you bring. You will need to dive deep to obtain that which you seek. But that shall pose no trouble for a true warrior, no? Some say the dominion of the Dawnfather and the Duskmother does not extend beneath the water, but ours does. Indeed, the Ornir fear not above nor below. Speak with the guard to descend. We shall speak again when you have finished. She returns, and with swordgrass in hand, that you would immerse yourself in the depths is a testament to your bravery. Well done. Lest you wonder, we will use to prepare potions to induce paralysis, and then Nadam we use every means at our disposal to delay our foes. He who inscribes his deeds upon the sacred ground shall be declared the victor. However, none may know this place until the Garl has scattered the soil. It matters not. We shall be swift as stallions and fierce as bars. The steppe will be ours once more. Your tribute is accepted. We return to the most radiant, and you may beg a boon. Nod. Am I to understand you have completed your tasks? I know not what yours was, but mine was surprisingly simple. They bade me carry various goods and sundries from storehouse to storehouse. Alas, it was difficult to learn much with all the Buddha swarming around me. You dove deep into the waters to harvest swordgrass. I see that as well. Most radiant brother Magnai, we have given you tribute as demanded. Were we to beg leave to depart with our comrades, will you consent? We never intended to press you into our service, and tribute offered in good faith cannot be denied. To grant you naught in return would be an affront to Father Azim. However, the boon must be proportional to the supplications, which you ask far exceeds what you have earned. Then if we must remain here, would you at least permit us to learn more of your people and your ways? She's like, bitch! Timlin Khatun taught me but a fraction, you see. How this world born of the gods was to be their battlefield, their creations to fight in their stead. Whatever that was. Yet though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms and came to love one another. And so the gods bequeathed this world to their children, and ascended to the heavens whence they came. Those born of the Dawnfather were called the Hien, and those born of the Duskmother were called the Zela. So it was, and ever after. But I say to you, brother Magnai, how can this be? How can Ornir be the children of Azim, if they are a Zela born of Nama? You amuse me, Doman. You wield your ignorance as a weapon. Very well. I bid you speak with our elders and learn the truth of this world. What did he say? How this world, born of the gods, was to be the battlefield of creation fight instead. Zim, father Dawn, he bore the sun, Nama, mother dust, she bore the moon, made the aura.
Yet though these children warred for a time, eventually they laid down their arms, came low one. Okay. So, Nama Mother of the Dusk made the aura. That's me. I got... finally figured out where I come from. It only took many quests. I know what you're thinking, and yes, I could probably have convinced him to let us go had I handled that differently, but then we would have learned naught for our troubles. But there's one thing I know, is that men of faith yearn to share with others, and in learning more of their beliefs, we may learn more of other things which may prove useful in the Nadam. When I was carrying out my tasks, I met an elder, a storyteller, named Udatai. Mayhap he can be our teacher. Mayhap? Mayhap.